Welcome to the Edible Valley Podcast.
We want to invite you as we embark on a culinary journey through the heart of Vancouver Island.
From the fertile fields
to the pristine waters of the Pacific Ocean.
We'll explore the stories behind the food that nourishes us.
Tune in to each episode as we deep dive into the flavors, the traditions, and the innovations that make this a true paradise.
Now please join us as we explore our Edible Valley. Hey everyone, Chef Jonathan Fraser here from the Edible Valley Podcast. Erin and I were incredibly fortunate to travel down to San Francisco, that's right, for Super Bowl 60. And part of that, we had the honor of attending the Taste of the NFL, a major culinary fundraiser supporting GENYOUth. Okay, so GENYOUth is a US-based nonprofit focused on increasing access to nutritional school meals and physical activity programs for students across the United States. They provide grants and real practical support to schools so kids can start their day nourished, focused, and ready to learn. Now, yes, this is an American event supporting American schools, but what really struck me while we were there is how universal the mission is. Whether you're talking about students from California or students from right here in British Columbia, access to good food matters. Nutrition affects learning, it affects health, it affects opportunity, and that's the truth. It doesn't stop at the border. The scale of the Taste of the NFL was big. Nationally recognized, chefs, major sponsors, Super Bowl energy. But the heart behind it felt very familiar. It felt like the same conversations we have right here on the Edible Valley Podcast. We talked about food systems, we talked about mentorship, we talked about supporting the next generation, and we talked about responsibility. And we, of course, talked about some amazing food and how their creativity came to be. Being there from Canada as a chef, representing our small, passionate culinary community here in the Comox Valley was incredibly meaningful. It reminded me that we're building local connections to something much bigger. Movements where chefs step into the role of advocacy, educators, and leadership. Erin had the opportunity to talk to several of these amazing chefs at the event. And what you're going to hear is a collection of some of those conversations about the meals and the foods and what brought them there to be a part of this event. You're going to hear about their passion for their ingredient, their technique, but also their passion for the impact of what they're doing. If you'd like to see more and see the full video of this, you can head over to our YouTube channel at the Edible Valley Productions. All right, let's get into the conversations.
So what is it exactly?
So it's a Doritos. It's a Doritos spicy sweet chili torogashi bite. So we have crab meat from the Dungeness crab because we're in the Bay Area. But we're using Japanese mayo and Japanese 7 spice to bring some of those spicy sweet chili flavors out. So it's bold in your face, but still delicate.
But ending student hunger, what people don't realize, 1 in 4 kids are going hungry. I've seen the work that GENYOUth does grow year after year. Now it's like a decade and a half. And so I know how important this event is. And it's just getting bigger. And not only is the money important, but the awareness is important.
Right. And you mentioned that you've seen the change. Have you seen that firsthand from when you first started to where things are now?
In terms of the number of schools that are involved, in terms of the people who know about us outside of the school system, in terms of the people who are on the boards who can make a difference and how they make a difference in different companies, even with the NFL Players Association and how they give back to the communities where the Super Bowl is, because it's very localized.
Yes.
But even though it's a national organization, it's very local the year of the Super Bowl, where a lot of the money stays here in the state.
Wow. Okay, last question. Did you get a chance to try any of the food?
Oh my God, I did.
Did you?
Okay.
Do you have a favorite dish?
Oh my God, I have 2, but I'm like, okay. One of them was like this Indian flatbread with potatoes. It had lentils, and there was like a little chutney shot. It was so good. So good. And then the other one was pork with pickled onions and a corn fritter. But I haven't tried everything.
Right.
And then I had a really good banana pudding. Yes.
Oh, it sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank
you. Take care.
It's carrots with scallions and Parmesan cheese and lemon and herb oil. And a little bit of coffee inside to open the flavor, but you can't taste it.
How many times have you participated in the Taste of
This
the
is
Animal?
my first time.
First time.
Yeah.
When you found out, can you tell me a little bit about the process? Were you
Well,
asked?
you know, PepsiCo invited me, and they let me know what this was about. My restaurant, my brand has always been about giving back to the community. And GENYOUth and Pepsi are very generous in what they're doing with this event. So they're feeding students here locally, as well as in my name, they give a $5,000 grant to Hijas del Campo, who work with farm workers every day here in the Bay Area. So it's truly like a win-win-win situation because our brand is highlighted and what we stand for is supported. So this was truly a blessing to be a part of this event.
Absolutely. What has been the reaction so far to the food?
Honestly, like people are really liking our food. I wish I was more of a foo chef and give you like this little bite of foam and stuff, but I make Mission Street style burritos, and that's what I brought to represent San Francisco.
Amazing.
And everyone luckily loved it. So.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah,
I
my
really
pleasure.
appreciate that. We were so happy when we came on your restaurant. And we were saying, Jonathan's just been so excited. He's been wanting to try one, and it was blew us away.
Good. Thank you. And this event.
About the dish that you have here.
Of course. So this is one of our most popular combination of our most popular dishes at Mesky. It's our newest restaurant in San Francisco. My business partner is Draymond Green of the Golden State Warriors, so little NBA action there. But this is it's our avocado crema with it's called misi wat. It's a spicy Ethiopian lentil, and my mom's Dominican beans blended into one.
Yeah.
On a sesame cone.
Oh my goodness. Why did you choose this dish for this event?
So I chose this dish for this event. Definitely it's easy dish to pick up, easy one to walk around, of course. Especially when you have a drink in your hand or some credentials. But also they wanted us to do something vegan, and with a lot of flavor.
Right.
So I want to do something that's vegan and culture,
Yes.
and just something beautiful.
Amazing. And can you just give us a little highlight in terms of this event? What does it mean for you to be here?
This event means the world to me to be here, right? It's been a while since Super Bowl came to the Bay Area, but to have this great energy after these past few years has been pretty rough for us. To have all this positive energy around us, this excitement, to showcase that the Bay Area is still one of the top food scenes in the world. It's our time to shine. So it means the world to me to be here and represent San Francisco this time, but also my restaurants in Oakland, and be amongst legends.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Absolutely. So we are Cocoa Breeze Caribbean Restaurant serving up a taste of the islands today at the Taste of NFL. These are Chef Ann's signature island wings, the best of both worlds. We have her spicy jerk chicken here, rated some of the best jerk chicken you'll have in Northern California from Jamaicans.com. And you know we're Trinis from Trinidad and Tobago, so we have to big up yourself with our mild curry chicken here. We're so excited to bring the islands to the Taste of NFL today with executive chef and owner, Chef Ann of Cocoa Breeze Caribbean Restaurant. Amazing. Can you tell us why you chose this dish to feature here? Absolutely, that's a wonderful question. So Chef Ann's signature island wings are some of our most popular items that we have. Like I said, Jamaicans.com came to the Trini restaurant to big up our jerk, because you know jerk is very popular in Jamaica as well. And we wanted to bring something that features Chef Ann's custom seasonings. So she actually makes her own custom spicy jerk blend, as well as her custom curry seasoning blend, and she mixes those with her fresh herb seasoning that makes everything very herbaceous. Her spiciness is spicy yet palatable, and the curry is very aromatic. It's tender, succulent, falls off the bone, and we're so excited to bring some island flavor here today. Thank you so much. We'd love to know, just tell us about your dish today.
So our dish today is a pavlova. It's originally from where you have a little battle over it. Some people is from New Zealand, some people say it's from Australia. I don't know, I'm French. What I know is it's just really tasty. really fluffy and crispy in the same times, and people love it because it's gluten-free also. So like that, everybody loves that. It's kind of like a little cloud in your mouth, and we pair it with mandarin. So because of the season in California, so we did that, and everybody love it. I think it's a pretty good success today.
Why did you choose it to showcase at this event?
Because the food cost is very good. And because the NFL asked us to do 1,500 pieces, and in terms of production and in terms also of taste profile, it was a really good choice because it's, like I said, for the different texture and flavor, it's a really easy to for people to love that. Compared to chocolate or some agrumes, people sometimes like it a little bit less. So like that, it's a mainstream pastry.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
So today we're serving, show you some.
Yeah.
This is a purple potatoes or purple yam we call it. A chips made out of that. We call it a tattai. And on top we have a salad made with purple potatoes, red onions, mint and yogurt.
Amazing. Why did you choose this dish to showcase tonight?
So this basically it's an easiest version of an Indian street food to explain to the general public who's not used to Indian food.
Yeah, absolutely. And can you tell us about kind of what does this event mean to you for you to be able to showcase food like this?
I mean, for me, I've been in Bay Area for 20 years almost. This is my home now. So NFL is a big part of the story, and NFL coming to San Francisco, it's huge.
Yes.
And now, so this is one way to celebrate for NFL football for us in San Francisco, using Indian food.
How has the reaction been to your dish so far tonight?
I think we got maximum amount of votes for this. I don't know yet. I'll find out.
Amazing. Thank you so much. I'm really to feature here.
Yeah. So, well, first of all, there's 1,500 people. That's a lot. So I wanted to do something that represents the restaurant, does the restaurant justice, as well as something that's pretty easily executed.
Right.
So we can work with the seasons, which at the time when they wanted the dish, apples were in season, so I decided to ferment those. That way we can use them now. Trout is pretty awesome in California, as your husband has mentioned. So it all just kind of developed from there, and the rice chip itself is super easy. You just cook rice, dehydrate it, and fry it.
Yep.
And then we wanted some salty aspects, so we toasted nori and used that as the dusting. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
How has the reception been to the dish so far?
Really great. We were at first okay, we hope it works. Sometimes people don't like raw fish, and so we were so surprised. Everybody was so excited to try it, and everybody really enjoyed it. So we're very happy.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And have you sort of been with the Taste of the NFL before, or how has this come together for you?
This is our first time. It's an incredible event. Yeah. We're so excited to be here.
So why was this something important for both of you to do?
Well, I'm a huge sports fan. So it was kind of a no-brainer, but obviously the message behind it for the Generation Youth movement, to give back like that is really, really special. And we're all about that.
Yeah, it's nice to combine a couple of different passions that you normally wouldn't think that would find.
Yeah. Oh, amazing. Thank you both so much. Really appreciate it to feature tonight.
So Miller & Lux, our award-winning steakhouse here in San Francisco at the Shea Center, we really just love all things beef. Our dry age program is amazing, and our Wagyu partnerships are really incredible as well. And so we get amazing Wagyu from Japan and also amazing Wagyu from Australia, which has really started to become online, which is an incredible, significant world-renowned beef. So we're featuring that tonight because I just happen to love it personally. So this is F1, which is the highest genetics, and then 8-9, which is the second highest marbling score. So it's incredible, impeccable beef. It's kushiyaki, so small grilled beef skewer finished with yuzu kosho and shiso. I think it's an amazing bite.
So when people think of Wagyu, obviously they think of Japanese beef, but Australia beef. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
So Australia has been featuring and growing and raising impeccable Wagyu beef since around just after World War II. And the interesting thing about that beef, it's a hybrid between Mitchell cattle and also Japanese black Koroge beef. So it's a hybrid between the two. So technically it's Wagyu because it has enough genetics to make it Wagyu, but it's a different product, which is really, really nice. It's also grass-fed, grain-finished, so you can taste the grassiness in the beef, and I think it's really delicious. Where Japanese Wagyu, of course, is impeccable, and it has like an incredible high fat content, and it just melts in your mouth. This has more of a beefy flavors profile. So I think this is more steaky, you know, where A5 Japanese can feel like a marshmallow in your mouth, which is really nice. So I think this got a little more texture, got a little more going on. I think it's really delicious. It's very special stuff.
And just last question, how has the reception been to this dish for you tonight?
I'm sorry, to say it again?
Sorry, how has the reception been to this dish tonight?
Well, I mean, you know, we elected to not be in the voting pool because it's just nice to have somebody win. But a lot of people walked up and said this is the best dish here tonight. So we feel good.
Why did you choose this to focus on your profile, like on your display tonight?
Well, we love doing large events like this, and we wanted something that we could execute a la minute. So we have 2 hot griddles here where we can just kind of give it a really good sear, cook it to medium rare, rest it. It gets brushed with a little blonde miso and then rolled in crispy shallots. So you get some really nice texture on the outside as well. So we kind of stay in our lane. It's beef. We love beef. We're a beef house. And then we just try to do what we think will be the most successful dish for the event and also for the guest reception. So I think we're really happy with it. I mean, it's really pretty. It presents well. It doesn't look like everybody else's dish tonight, which I think is kind of fun. And I think it's incredibly special.
Amazing.
You had a chance to try it. What did you think?
It was amazing.
Thank
Absolutely beautiful.
I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Really
I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did being there. Coming home, I've been reflecting on the experience. The taste of the NFL was inspiring. The scale was impressive. The talent extraordinary. But what stays with me most is a sense of shared mission. Watching chefs come together to make a difference. But events like this also remind me that food is an infrastructure. It supports education, it supports health, it supports community. And that's where the connection to home becomes very real. Back in the Comox Valley, I want to share some of the events that I'm going to be involved with over the next little while as being part of the North Vancouver Island Culinary Association. Of course, we've partnered with L'Arche when they're holding their Comox Valley's Chocolate Festival right now. So we're going to have an amazing opportunity to work with some savory dishes that combine chocolate into that. So we're talking a little mole. I may even have some goat on the menu with a little anise and chocolate in it. I really would love you to come down and share with that. Learn more a little bit about L'Arche and what they're doing, and help bring this community together. Being at the farmers market too, there's always some great deals to be found there. I also want to talk to you another amazing event that's coming up here in the Comox Valley on March 7th. We have the Comox Valley Hospice Society Pasta Dinner. So we, with the North Vancouver Island Culinary Association, are jumping in. We're putting together this beautiful pasta dinner. So, selections of different pastas, marinara sauce, meatballs, some salad, a few desserts, just a little thing that's going to bring everyone together. So we're at the Cumberland Cultural Center on March 7th. It's going to be a great event. It's $25 a ticket to get in. You can't fail on this one. There's going to be other auction and prizes there as well, so you can come and be a part of it. This is just one of those things that reminds me how food shows up here for people and the moment that really matter. So yes, Taste of the NFL happened in San Francisco, and GENYOUth supports schools in the United States. But the lesson carries home for me. Food connects us, food strengthens communities, and as chefs, whether you're on a national stage or cooking in a small town hall, we all have the opportunity to lead with purpose. Erin and I are grateful that we could be a part of this experience, and I'm even more grateful to come home to a community here in the Valley that believes in the power of food so deeply. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to follow us here at the Edible Valley Podcast.